Next on the menu, we have E-Beggar Refuses to Work, James Michael Shannon. Another PieMatt video. We love PieMatt around here. He makes some good ass videos. We're going to be watching this shit. You guys like, subscribe, let me know what you want to see on this channel, more vids. Let's get about the video.
As we get older, we all come to the realization that we will have to work jobs. Now, most people embrace the activity of stacking up their cheese and getting this paper, but this guy right here does the complete fucking opposite.
He looks more tired than if he would have just had a job, to be honest. You see those bags? Holy fuck. His eye bags are deeper than his pockets, I'd imagine. But anyway, yeah. You can embrace working a job or you cannot. Me personally, I just got another job, been unemployed for a couple months, and I fucking hated it. Just got another job and it feels great working again. I like working. I like making money, my own money, the right way, legal tender, you know? It feels great. I can't say that I wouldn't want this to be my main income or whatever happens. I'm gonna do it either way. I'm gonna keep at it. Hopefully you guys are along for the ride, but this just seems like something that's inconvenient to do, something that's just more work than if you were to just get a job. You know what I mean?
Not only does he not want to get a job, but he does everything in his power so that he never is employed. And all he does is sit back and beg for donations on the internet.
Try and fill your heart full of, you know, some love for me. And maybe some money. Now I got a day off. Now, where's the help, man? Where's the donations?
Send some money on my Venmo. Send me some money on my Venmo. You're contributing to my depression. Everyone that doesn't want to send me money.
Are we dead ass? We're guilt tripping our audience into sending money. Now I can't say he's the first to do that, but this is an egregious look from someone who looks homeless, probably isn't, but since he refuses to get a job, I would imagine he's homeless. But yeah, wow. Motherfuckers will do anything to get a job. There's people out there that want a job and can't get it, and then there's people like this that ruins it for everybody who doesn't have a job, because this is what you see when you think unemployed motherfuckers. This is the mascot right here. But people that actually want a job that can't get one get lumped in with these fucking dunderheads.
Yo, what's going on, guys? PieMatt Sevy here. We are back at it talking about individuals on the internet that do not want to work jobs. I get it, bro. We all scared of the job application, but I'm also scared of being fucking homeless. Before we get into this video, you already know, man, limited edition Christmas Ushankas are still available at piecoalition.com.
Shout out to everybody that bought they shit. It will be there before Christmas. If you haven't got it yet, it ain't coming before Christmas. Christmas canceled.
Now, this guy's backstory on how he got to where he is today is absolutely insane. But in the most simple way possible, he is a individual on Instagram that refuses to work, sets himself up for failure, and always begs for money. And I'm talking about begging. Every single video, he's sitting up here talking about,
send me money to the Cash App, send me money to the Venmo.
Send some money on my Venmo. I still think that people need to send donations. But I do need some money to go get a pack of cigarettes.
Send me 10. That's all you can send. That's all you can send. You know, party.
Cigarettes. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with asking someone to help you out, foot you a little bit of money here and there. But if you do this every single day, asking, even if it's just one person over and over again, every single day, for money, while you refuse to get a job, and this is how you're going to plan to live out your days, is by off of other people's good graces, that doesn't sound like a very happy life to live. Because me personally, I would get the thought that maybe they're getting tired of me, maybe they pity me, maybe they see me as less than, and they should, because you don't make your own money. And it's not a here and there thing. Like I said, that's acceptable. Here and there while you work to get back on your feet is acceptable, but you're not trying to get back on your feet. You want to stay down, and I don't understand that.
a little bit if I can, hang out with some ladies.
You go get a damn job.
But in his earlier life, he took care of his sick mother and his autistic brother. He was doing that for years and collecting the government assistance money that he was getting from his family members. Now, come to where we are today, he hasn't worked a job since 2009, and unfortunately, his mother passed away last year, and the state of South Carolina took his autistic brother, and that really brings us to where we are today, in which he is homeless and begging for money on the internet while also refusing to work a job. Damn. Now, with a lot of people's situations, it is hard to get a job as a homeless person, but the weird thing about what James does is that he refuses to get a job as a homeless person when there have been multiple opportunities in which he could have had employment. So what does James do? He relies on completely begging for people to send him money on the internet. And
I can't stand someone who gets opportunities that other people would kill for in the same position as him and just ignores them, not because it's not the right thing for him. He's not ignoring it because it's a situation like someone offered him drugs or anything. It's only going to help him. It's only going to serve to make what he needs and what he's begging for come to him way more easier and of his own volition and will. But here we have someone who's homeless who does not want to work at all. But there are multiple homeless people, like Matt said, that would kill for an opportunity to work. And this guy has had those opportunities, which means that someone who's homeless hasn't had those opportunities because they were offered to this guy. You get what I'm saying? That could not 100% be the truth, but that has some merit in my mind, at least. And that kind of pisses me off because just to see someone fucking throw their life away in a very avoidable way is bonkers to me. You'd rather be a panhandler for life, constantly asking for someone for money, than to just clock in and work for it? Possibly get raises, possibly get more hours, possibly get in better positions to make even more money? Use your past work experience to go for more money? You're going to be stagnant and at the people's graces on how much they want to give you. And with this kind of fucking internet footprint, I imagine no one's really going to want to do that anymore. But there are lobotomites, so maybe.
when he doesn't get said money, he goes on to gaslight and blame his viewers for his life being horrible.
Thank you all for contributing to my depression. Assholes. Everyone that doesn't want to send me money. So,
bro, this is some crazy shit. This is some red marker shit. You gonna blame us for your depression and you being in the bad situation that you are in because we don't want to send you money?
Fuck wrong with him.
People used to send this guy a ton of money. He was getting money every single day because people were feeling bad for him. But come to find out, he was spending the money on escorts and substances, Breaking Bad substances.
What? So you're not... Let me get this right. I don't know if he just doesn't have the cognitive dissonance to understand what's going on here, or if hindsight's 2020 is what can apply to this situation. You're homeless, right? Picture this. You're homeless. Unfortunate circumstances have befell you, and you're homeless now. But people have decided to give you money because they don't like the fact that you're homeless. They don't like to see people in this sort of situation, especially in today's day and age. So they foot you some money. You get footed a lot of money, right? If you were in this situation, would you use that money towards creating perpetual motion to you becoming not homeless, or sex and drugs? Unfucking believable. I can't. Oh my god. And also fucking making people feel even worse because they don't give you money if they seen you do this shit, and that's probably the reason why they don't want to give you money.
Mind you, every single day he's complaining into his phone, making these random videos while being homeless and not having a job. He's talking about some Hall of Fame freak shit without no bread in his pocket.
You know what kind of Hall of Fame I really want to do though? I'm gonna have to do a Hot Babes Hall of Fame. That's right. hot babes. Now, the criteria for that would have to be, you can't, okay, the woman can't have a face like a giraffe and a body like a hippo.
What?
Like some.
Have you seen yourself, buddy? Why are we throwing stones from a paper house?
These women around here. And I'm not saying no names.
Bro, you don't got no job. We talking about hot babes, but you don't got a job. But like I said, man, he goes
Not just a job. Look at his face.
on to do gaslighting, but he also likes to pout like a child. Oh man, I can't get the things I want in life. Oh man, it's everybody else's fault except mine.
Still depressed, still down. It seems like wherever I'm on, I can't have it. I see something I want it, and I can't. Can't have it. Can't have anything that makes me happy, I guess.
A few minutes later.
Thank you all for contributing to my depression. Everyone that doesn't want to send me money.
Don't get your goofy ass on my face, man.
Now, like I said earlier, people were sending him a lot of money, all right? He was racking in some big cash, but the money started to dry up. Come to find out, he makes a video begging for people to send him more money on his Chime card because his Cash App card got hacked. And in the video, he literally gives away his debit card information.
Just trying to get some help, really, that's all I'm trying to do. Get someone to send me some money to help me.
Some donation. I would really appreciate donations. This time, look, I ain't had a phone in a while. This is the first phone I had in a minute.
So if you wouldn't mind, please donate to me. I do need to get a room. Whatever you can donate right now, I would appreciate very much. Send it to my Chime card. If you guys need me to, I'll read you the information on my Chime card.
What?
Just so you can send some,
bad,
few dollars to my Chime card.
What are you doing?
The number is
Gordon Freeman in the flesh.
expiration is
What? No.
the name is
Don't you find this all rather fascinating?
the authorization code or whatever.
You cannot make this shit up, bro. Not only did he say the entire card information and the expiration date, he goes on to show the fucking debit card. And guess what happens, chat? All the money he had in that shit gets taken out. What are we doing?
Yeah, I saw that video where I was talking about the security code, the last 3 digits. I just deleted that video, so hopefully that fixed the problem. Probably not. Probably damage already done. Probably gonna have to order another card because ain't no money getting sent to the card that I got.
Take it easy, champ. Why don't you stop talking for a while?
He is constantly making bad decisions on bad decisions and not taking responsibility for it, but blaming people for not sending him money and blaming people for the situation that he is in. This is some crazy shit, man.
See, this is what happens when you have no self-awareness, you have no sense of self-improvement, and you have no fucking responsibility. You want to blame everybody else but yourself. It's okay if things happen to you that are not in your control. You shouldn't blame that on yourself. That makes sense. If extenuating circumstances happen and you have no control over it, you can't change that at all. That makes sense. You have nothing. That makes sense. You can try to look for someone to blame if I don't recommend it, but it would make more sense because you didn't do it to yourself. You have no control over it. This guy has had control over all of his shit, and he still is blaming everyone else. This is what happens when you have all of those whammies as a personality traits, bruh.
Red marker. Now, after this whole fiasco, he went dark for 3 to 4 months.
Send me money on Chime, just like you did with Cash App. I Googled it, so that's why I haven't been making them videos and posting them. I ain't got no money. Yeah, this is probably the last video I'm gonna make for a while.
Everyone was wondering where he's at. Is he okay? Is he alive? Does he have a place to live? And he comes back on a brand new Instagram page doing the exact same shit, begging for money and complaining about his life. But this is where it gets really interesting, and I actually was kind of hype here. James actually got a job.
This is my first job.
Good.
Not right here. I'm gonna be working as a dishwasher, washing dishes.
And everybody...
Great. Getting a job nowadays, anyway, it's become more of a coveted thing. It used to didn't be that way. It used to be just a tool. That's what it was meant to be. That's what a job was meant to be, was a tool. Not saying this guy hasn't had many opportunities to get one, but most people don't in these day and age. It's very sad to see. Getting a job is something that should be celebrated now. It's a coveted thing to have a job now. especially if you're haven't been working one before all of the circumstances happen. Let's see how he fucks this up, though.
He was clapping it up, man. We're like, yo, you haven't worked a job since 2009. You're getting your life back together. He's not homeless anymore. He's staying in a pod shelter somewhere in South Carolina, and everybody's excited, all right? It's like Christmas Day out here. We hype. So yeah, he's working his job for a few months, man. He's making money. He's got a roof over his head, but eventually everything came crashing down. Like I said earlier, you can really tell when James is on that good stuff, and the substances that he does makes him feel really good, and for some reason he thought it was a good idea to do said substance at work on a live stream.
What's up, Instagram? All my fans, man, you people need to start sending me some money on shit. What is my Venmo? I'm live and I'm in my work spot. You know what I'm saying? I don't got none. Whew. I'm not your boyfriend, unless your name is. Well, I'm not gonna talk about that. What's up, everybody? I'm live. Oh no, I finally went live just because I did, and I'm at work, man. I'm at work, man. People. I'm at work. I'm waiting for some donations. A lot of them. Don't be trying to me when I get off work. Unless you're that one chick. I mean, never mind. I'm not gonna talk about that.
Bro, what the fuck what did you just say?
This is some beyond stupid shit, man. Like, respectfully, bro, you like.
Okay, so number one, live streaming at work, not a good idea. You can get fired. Number two, doing substances at work, not a good idea. You can get fired, also put in jail. Number three, live streaming yourself doing said substances at work. You could probably do the math. This guy's a fucking idiot. I'm sorry. This guy's a fucking idiot.
What did you just say?
This is some beyond stupid shit, man. Like, respectfully, bro, you like 55 years old. Why are you doing this? Now, I'm gonna let you guess on what happens next after his boss of this church sees the live stream and how he's acting on the live stream.
He's doing substances in a church? What? Why does this just keep getting fucking worse?
Guess what he does? James gets fired. He gets fired from being a dishwasher at a church, man. What the?
Like, I don't really give a damn what your job title is, what you do. If you're making money, that's good. It's an objective W. Don't let nobody look down on what you do for work. You're making money. That's all that matters. You're making your own money. That's all that matters. Good. It's a great thing. I don't give a fuck what job you work. We shouldn't be looking down. I'm not saying Pod Night is doing that, but I'm just saying this to preface what I'm about to say. We shouldn't be looking down on any jobs, no matter what, especially in this day and age. You're making money. Net W. Now, with all that being said, why did he fuck this up? He got a job as a homeless man. He's not homeless anymore. He still stays in a shelter. And yet he's still begging for money, doing dumb shit, not learning, and doing all of this in a church nonetheless. Like, I don't care if you follow a specific religion or what. You shouldn't do this on holy ground of any kind. I don't give a damn what religion you practice. If you're a Christian, you shouldn't do anything on a holy ground of any other religion. Just same with other religions. But this guy is probably not religious at all. He's just a fucking idiot. Holy shit.
Fuck.
Yes, I just got fired from my job, this Presbyterian church right here.
I wonder why.
Because of some vulgar video that I don't even remember posting. There's no vulgar. What video is he talking about? Which is what I wanted to know. They couldn't tell me. They just made some bullshit up and fired me. Just now. He fired me for no reason.
But not only that.
Oh my God. Oh. The lack of self-awareness is fucking irritating. I'm fucking mad.
Do you think James took responsibility for his actions here? Do you think James sat back and said, you know what? It was my fault that I got fired. No. He goes on to blame us for him getting fucking fired.
I hope you people are happy. Got your wish. I'm no longer working anywhere. I'm homeless again. Just like you wanted. Okay?
You people, you went live. It was your decision to go live. It was your decision to do some booger sugar, and it was your decision to post it. What do you mean, us? You could have did all this shit outside of work, and you wouldn't have gotten fired, probably. You shouldn't be doing it at all. You were on a correct course to getting your life together again. Why are we still partaking in these decisions that are life ruining? You just came out of a life ruining situation. See, this is what I'm talking about. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. It's just that people choose to walk up to the light bulb and fucking turn it off. Holy shit.
Whatever else I have is probably going to be gone too. Very shortly.
Just like we wanted. We didn't want you to be homeless. Everybody was excited that this guy had a job and a roof over his head, and it looked like he was going somewhere in his life. Like, what are we doing here, bro? You are setting yourself up for failure every single time. But you know what, chat? He loses the job, but guess what? He still has a roof over his head. He's still living in the pods, and they're still offering him shelter for free. Mind you, for free. Come to find out, James has been uploading videos every single day talking about, oh man, I want to leave the pod. Oh man, they don't like me in the pod. They want to kick me out of the pod.
It's like, it feels like, you know, to me, it just feels like they're looking for reasons to put me out of the pod, you know, and I'm not trying to do anything that would make them want to do that.
Guess what he does, chat? He goes on to willingly leave the homeless shelter that is providing him shelter and goes on to waste his last few dollars on a hotel, not just a hotel. Yeah. This joker says that he only has $100 to his name, and he out here making videos talking about, yo, any ladies trying to pull up?
I was looking for some women tonight, but I was gonna, you know, I guess throw them a few dollars, whatever, 50, 100 bucks, I don't know, something like that.
The jokes write themselves. The story concludes itself. Yeah, I think you're just destined to be this. I'm fucking. Yeah, I guess. Go off, man. Whatever.
Female companionship, I guess.
I can't take any more.
You ain't got a few dollars to throw. You just lost your job and then left the free housing willingly also. And now you're going to sit up and talk about, yeah, I'm just looking for some ladies. I'm trying to throw a few dollars to them. You know what I'm saying? Have some female companionship.
My brother in Altman, you are being infected by the red marker from Titan Station. What the hell is going on up there, man?
You stupid. And after this entire fiasco, he's sitting back in the motel doing exactly what he was doing to get himself in this situation to begin with. He goes back to asking for people to send him money, and he goes back to having this pity party about how bad his life is and how he got in this situation where there have been opportunities on top of opportunities to get out of this situation, but you just don't want to, man. I get it. You ain't worked a job since the Obama administration. Damn near decades, okay? But my brother in Altman, it is 2025, and you are really destroying your own life, man. At the end of the day, I don't want this joker to be homeless. I don't want him to be spending his last $100 on some box. I don't want him to be jumping from hotel and motel, living on the streets, being homeless, not knowing where to stay. But man, that's not even up to me to make that decision, bro. It's really up to him. And it's just so insane that after so many opportunities to fix your life and get on the right path, I ain't saying you got to become a fucking millionaire, but I want you to be better. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I want you to be better and smarter.
And stop blaming everybody else for your decisions, bro. It ain't my fault or anybody else's fault
that you are in the situation you are in. And if we don't want to send you money, bro, we ain't sending you no goddamn money. Get a damn job.
Nah, he's not gonna do that. You wanna know why? Because he's shown to us time and time again, he doesn't give a fuck. So why should we, right? He's gonna guilt us. He's gonna guilt everybody around him. He's one of those people that make you feel bad because of the situation that he's in, even though he hasn't tried to get out of that situation at all. Hasn't even taken the first baby micro step. With all that being said, don't be like this guy. Don't end up like this guy. Never do what this guy does because, as you can see, it's not a good decision. Thanks for watching. Have a better day than me.